More information we don't give to the people. Like that we do extraordinarily well at this point in time as a company. But if I ask my employees, they think that Delhi बहुत दूर है, कितना भी करो उल्लास का satisfaction ही नहीं होता है, कितना भी करो satisfaction नहीं होता है. So that is the way how you are kept them. Anything you do, I said, little more you could have done, little more you could have done, little more you could have done. So pressure we keep it. We are like a pressure cooker. Always keep the pressure on. It cooks fast. The pressure is not there, nothing will cook. And we pay them well. We pay much more than the industry. Much more than the industry. And as a policy, within 10 years, I'll ensure that my salesman makes his own house. Within 10 years. Within 5 years, he buys his own bike. Within 10 years, he'll make his own house. And we take care of medical of everybody. 100% medical for everybody. And if somebody's father is getting a heart attack in Bihar, we bring him to Chennai and get it operated in Chennai without his children presence. He said, "Aap sales dekho, aapka father ko hum dekhenge, koi chinta nahi." Because today bypass surgery is a simple cough and cough, like cold and cough kind of a thing only. 14 days package, pay 1,40,000 rupees, you get the person back home. So we do that. So employees will feel that they're cared. Rest of things, they will do the job at the marketplace.
वही पुराने नील के धब्बे, वही पुरानी सफेदी.
कब बदलेगा नील, कब बदलेगी तकदीर. आया नया उजाला, 4 बूंदों वाला. इंस्टावैलेट कॉन्सेंट्रेट. कपड़ों के रेशे तक जाए सफेदी का लाए नील भूल जाओ.
हाँ.
महीने भर की सफेदियाँ.
ज्योति लैबोरेटरीज का आविष्कार उजाला सुप्रीम.
4 बूंदों वाला.
This jingle is sung by Kavita Krishnamurthy, and I met Kavita Krishnamurthy some airport along with Subramaniam, L. Subramaniam, and I went to her and I touched her feet in the airport in Bombay. She didn't even know me, and she said, "Why? What happened?" She thought that I'm touching her feet because L. Subramaniam and Kavita Krishnamurthy, they're all stars, and I said, "Madam, I am touching your feet because you have sang jingle of Ujala for us." "Which Ujala jingle?" "Ayana Ujala Charmudala." "Oh, Bombay." She remembers that, what she sang, and we paid 5,000 rupees to Kavita Krishnamurthy, and that is the first advertising jingle she sang. And the level at which she sang at that point in time, that is what we are. So, one tagline, one jingle, one correct thing can take you to Mount Everest. So you need to be very careful every step you put in your business. That is the right step, the right way, and chance of success very high.
Great expose. I think, let me thank you.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy.
I would like to thank the audience as well as Shri Ullas Kamath for an enriching question and answer session. May I now call upon Shri Ullas Kamath to inspire the students with a few words of wisdom.
This is also there. This is icing on the cake. Anyway, I have prepared myself, okay? I only give small takeaways for what, 15 minutes, sir? 15 minutes? Okay. My flight is at 7 o'clock, so I have enough time. Whatever the discussions we have done now, and I want to give you the takeaways, and please remember as much as possible, and it will help you very handy. And age is no bar. You can start whenever you want, and you can use these things. Purpose of your living, define first. Why are you living in this world? Try to define that. It's not easy, but try to define that. Why are you living in this world? Are you a weight on the world? Are you an asset on the world? Are you a liability on the world? The moment you start defining your purpose of living in this world, 90% of your extra weight will go away. Then you think that if I want to be an asset, then I need to prove something. Otherwise, I become a liability to this world, eating 3 times a day and sleeping 8 hours and going around in the mall. Everything looks small for you. So you need to define why are you living in this world, then try to match why are you working in this world. As long as it matches, that is, I live here to work like this, to do this, then nobody can stop you in defining. You can take 1 year, 5 years, 10 years to define that, but define. Then you know why you are living in this world. You come alone, you go alone from this world. Never be under the impression that you come with your family, friends, and relatives together and you go along with them. Nobody comes along with you, nobody goes along with you also. People will cry for 1 day, sometimes 12 days, someday 13 days. And some people don't even cry also because it's very difficult because WhatsApp messages are coming and jokes are coming in the WhatsApp message, what they can cry. Correct? So, world has become so clear that you have come alone, you go alone, you meet your parents first, your mother first, and the father next, and siblings next, and friends, and the teachers, and everybody, your employers, employees, everything you see, and finally when you go, people cry, and thereafter they forget about it, and finally you get a photograph and some garlands. If you are good, you have done something good, some garland will be there, otherwise that's also not there. Permanent garlands are available today, put it, and once in 10 years you change it. When you do the distempering, you change that. That's the world. There's no doubts in that. So, but when that is the reality, why are you saying that my father is like that, and my mother is like that, my sister is like that, actually I want to do this and they don't want me to do that? These are all your hypocrite reasons to stay at home and eat 3 times a day and shout at everybody and don't do anything. So, you need to know that nobody is stopping you if you are trying to do something good to the world. Nobody will stop you. But you don't want to do it, that's your problem. If you cannot take care of your parents, if you cannot take care of your siblings, if you are not a good son, good daughter, you are useless in business enterprise. You can, at best, you can be a security guard in a company. Because the whole world is, if you cannot be good to the people who have brought you up, what is that you can do to the whole world? People discount you. People discount you, they may not tell you, but that's the reality. So you need to be taking care of your parents, you need to be taking care of your siblings, then only you can take care of other people. He who cannot do this, he cannot do that, and that's what I believe in. Matra Deva Bhava, Pitra Deva Bhava, Guru Deva Bhava, Acharya Deva Bhava. Practice it, practice it, practice it. And as long as you say that, okay, I'm done with that, then you can do something else beyond that. And Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva, Maheshwara, if you don't know what's the meaning of that, you can never learn anything in this life. Guru don't have to be a person who teaches you by taking money. A Guru can be your gardener, Guru can be your security guard, Guru could be anything, and make sure that you will learn at least one thing in a day. And I do not respect anybody who don't read 3 newspapers a day. 1 English, 1 local language, and 1 Economic Times. If he is a businessman, if he wants to be a businessman, he wants to know what's happening in the market, then he has to know. I'll ask him that, did you read today's Economic Times? Oh, no, sir. Okay, then you have not come to that stage of discussing with me. Then he will start thinking that, okay, is it that important? I said, not only that important, you should tell me that a 3rd page, 2nd column, 3rd article. That is important. How can you practice business or marketing or finance if you don't know what's happening in the country? And you read 1 Times, you read 1 Economic Times, and you read 1 local language newspaper, then you are abreast of everything. So 3 newspapers a day, 1 book a month. If you can't read 12 books a year, something is wrong with you. So keep it in your mind, other than your college books. Earn while you learn, and learn while you earn. Make it as a practice. The best way to teach is people who are not that good in the studies, teach them, charge them. Best way to earn is by teaching people. It's possible. And whenever you get into a job, then you keep yourself 1 day in a week to learn something. It could be music, it could be correspondence course, it could be anything, but never lose out on learning when you're earning also. Best investment, according to me, ever has paid for anybody is their own educational expenditure. That's an investment. Whatever the investment I have done on my education, today I'm reaping the results on daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, because these are all the investment which I have made. Investment in terms of money, investment in terms of time, and investment of doing that extra work of studying after office hours. That is the investment which I have made, but the knowledge what I have got not necessarily it is there in me, but the fact that you have done your Harvard Business School course, that means people at least believe that you know a little more than them, those who have not done that. So it is not that what you know, it is what others think what you know matters when it comes to business. Try to learn the art of saying no to the people. The more you say no, more successful you are. The more you say yes, your more chances of losing is very, very high, because most of the people will say yes when they have to say no. And I, for one, it's straight no on the face, sorry, I can't do it. It's much easier to say, but you're out of the problem. Oh, yes, I will do it, yes, I will do it, but you don't do it, but you do it, but you mess it up, then finally you get into a bigger problem. Integrity, honesty, self-respect, walk the talk. Integrity is it's non-negotiable. Integrity is that you are as clean, as neat as a glass house. Nothing to hide, nothing to seek. What you are, and that's it. Don't have to care for anybody as long as your integrity is very, very high. Don't tell lies, don't hide truth. Telling lies is bad, hiding truth is worse. Tell everything to everybody, people don't even come close to you. Good, no? You are to yourself, no, don't tell anything. He'll tell me, he'll tell the whole world. Yes, I'm like that. Anything if you tell me, I'll tell the whole world. So don't tell me. Don't involve me. I don't want to get involved. So they think that, oh, this person is like this. And think big and do big. Anything you do, think big. If you can't think big, you cannot do big. Then what is the point of living? And anything you do big, chance of success is very high. Anything you do small, chance of success is that much low. Anything you want to do, make sure that you have done your homework. And never work with option B, option C, option D, option E, F, G, H, K and all. Whoever have the option, talk to your friends, talk to your relatives, talk to your known people. Whoever have the option, they'll last settle down with the last option only in their life. Because it's like this. You see, my father has a business, but I don't want to get into his business because his thinking is different, my thinking is different. What I decided is I'll do something on my own. I'll see sometime. If it doesn't work, then I work for somebody else. But I don't want to work for my father. I don't want to get into the farm. So option A is start something on your own. Option B is work for somebody else. Option C is if nothing works for me, what do? I go to my father only. After 5 years, where is he? He is the father only. Because the fact that you have option B, you don't deliver in option A. The fact that there is a option C, then you don't work on option B. It is like if you have kept the alarm clock at 6 o'clock and somebody has kept it at 5:45, you think that anyway those people have put at 5:45 and 6 o'clock, so I'll get up between the two. But if they are not kept it, you are dead. So you need to be very careful that this is the way I want to do, and in my life there is nothing called option B. I don't know is a very beautiful 3 words. I don't know. Love the people who will tell you they don't know. It's easier to teach people who don't know rather than people who know everything. You can't teach them anymore. And if you can't teach them anymore, you can't get the best out of them. That means if a person who has already had the breakfast, you can't feed him the breakfast. A person is hungry. If you have food, if you feed him, you will also feel good, he also feels nice, and the bonding will build because he thinks that, oh, I got a great breakfast in his house. Beautiful it was, because he was hungry. If you already had a breakfast and you go to his house, like today, I had the pleasure of having wonderful homemade lunch at Leela sir's house, and I was preparing for that since morning. I didn't have the breakfast. I'm very conscious about what I eat. So morning I told myself, Ullas, hold on. You're going for Leela's house. We don't know what's there on the platter and you need to justify there. So reduce the calorie here, increase the calorie there, and night you can go a little hungry. So manage it. You need to put your thoughts on that lunch also because somebody is called for a lunch. I must have given at least 500 lectures in the last 25 years. But still for this meeting, I have my own notes. If I had spent 10 minutes on that, it is because thinking that what kind of students will be there and what they will be expecting from me and what do they want without knowing anything, but nothing wrong in preparing for that. That is not to convince you, but to convince myself that, Ullas, are you doing a good job? You're going there and try to do what you want to convey. So, you need to know that if somebody is telling, I don't know, call him saying, are you sure you don't know about it? Yes. Can I explain to you? Yes. Explain, he will learn from that. Never work on anybody's weakness. Identify everybody's strength, identify the weakness, park the weakness to themselves. Never work on anybody's weakness because it's not worth it. It's not worth spending time on fixing everybody's weakness in this life. Create, most of you can be rest assured, there's no job for you after 5-10 years. If you think there is a job, no, no, no. In whichever the way you want to convince, I'll convince you there's no job for you. If at all if you get a job, then you need to be in the top 5-10%. And in the top 5-10%, it is, they're lucky they get it, or they're hardworking they get it. But I am always worried about 95% or 90% of the people. India produces almost 10 lakh graduates every month. 10 lakh people come to the job market every month. And 10 lakh people when they come to the job market, there's a 5 marks question, demand, supply, rules the price. Correct, no? Demand is low, supply is high, price will come down. Correct? 5 marks question. Whichever the way you write, you get 5 marks. If 1 million people are coming every month to the job market, naturally the price will come down. When the price comes down, the supply goes up, it's not worth working for anybody for 12,000 rupees. It's not work on a bench, it's at 25,000 rupees. So the best way to live going forward is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is, if you can create 4 people job, then you are a master. If you can make it 40, then you're a real good master. So keep back of your mind, I'm not saying that from tomorrow you start the business, but keep the back of your mind to stand on your own feet. That can only happen if you have that intent of creating jobs, and that's the right way to go forward. Passion, hard work, and dedication is the 3 important items in life. You need to be passionate about what you are doing. You should work very hard with that passion, and you should dedicate yourself. Part-time, few part-time is not full-time. Few people that are doing the part-time job will not become a full-time. When you dedicate it, you dedicate yourself completely, and chance of success is very, very high. No U-turn in life. Most of the people are messed up in their life by taking the U-turn and the U-turn and the U-turn and the U-turn. U-turn in life means go 2 kilometers, then ask somebody which way to go. They say go that side, actually you're taking the wrong side. Then you take another U-turn, come back to the same place and ask somebody which way to go there. He said, actually this road is closed, you should go this and then take a left and then take a right. In life, make it very simple. Don't ask anybody. The more you ask, you get lot kind of directions. You know that sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west. You want to go towards the east, look at the sunrise and keep walking. One day you will reach. You don't have to, what I'm saying is that direction, if it is set right, nothing can go wrong. The more you ask, I will do first entrepreneurship, then thereafter I'll try to do some work, and part-time I do this, part-time I do that, then end of the day, after 5 years, you realize that what did I do for last 5 years? Nothing, you are back to the same place. So never take U-turn in life, keep going. Whichever the work what you do in life, whichever the job what you do in your life, whether you are the housewife also, whether you are doing with working in a company also, whether it's a manager also, whatever it is, make your work as simple